People in the early 20th century were always partying and getting drunk. But in 1919, a bunch of buzzkills came and made it illegal to have alcohol, and people didn't like that at all. As people started sobering up, they found out how to make alcohol in secret and make money off of it. These people are known as bootleggers and rum runners. Since then, people didn't have their daily dose of alcohol, and they started getting mad and joining gangs and killing people. These people were called gangsters. The alcohol that these gangsters and bootleggers made had many different names with them. Most of them called moonshine, white lightning, bush whiskey, and Mountain Dew. Well, the gangsters would rob stores, rob people, kill people, and bootleg, and were able to get away with it. The police eventually had to put a stop to all this organized crime, so they'd go find some moonshine stills and destroy them. Most of the time, they would come along and break up a trade-off and chase the cars down and steal people. But you could also get away from the cops by bribing them. That's what Chalk and Al Capone did. Believe it or not, as most people don't know, most of the bootleggers were pretty smart, considering they found out how to make alcohol from corn, yeast, and water. Well, most people sold their illegal alcohol in speakeasies, which were establishments that sold the alcohol. Some speakeasies were owned by people who were in organized crime or by private brewers. Most of the people would transport their moonshine in modified cars that could outrun any cop cars. They'd even put in some new shocks and make the car taller. That way when they put the moonshine in the car, it'd still be the normal height. Also, when people started sobering up, they kind of stopped and think, man, we need some good books. So they started writing some books, such as The Great Gatsby. And one of the main characters, Jay Gatsby, was a bootlegger, and that's how he got his money. Well, Prohibition ended in 1930, and people were happy to have their drinks back in their hands legally.